Hi everybody, and welcome to Me on the Map. It's written by Joan Sweeney and it's illustrated by Annette Cable. Me on the Map. Since we've been talking about maps, I thought this is a really great read aloud for you. Again, by Joan Sweeney and illustrated by Annette Cable. This is me. This is me in my room. This is a map of my room. This is me on the map of my room. So I think you can tell by her illustration where she is in her room. She's on her bed. This is my house. This is a map of my house. This is my room on the map of my house. So it shows her room, her brother's room, her parents' room, the garage, the patio, bathroom, kitchen. She did a good job on that map. This is my street. This is a map of my street. This is my house on the map of my street. This is my town. This looks like a bigger town than Milford. This is a map of my town. This is my street on the map of my town. This is my street on the map of my town. Got distracted looking at the pictures. This is my state. This is a map of my state. This is my town on the map of my state. So you can tell this gives you the clue about what her state is, and she doesn't live in New York State. She lives in the state of Kansas. This is my country, the United States of America, which is also where all of us live too. This is a map of my country. This is my state on the map of my country. So she lives here in Kansas. We live here in New York. This is called the Midwest. This is on the East Coast. Did you notice this in the corner? We talked about this. This is my world. It is called Earth. It looks like a giant ball. If you could unroll the ball and make it flat, it would look something like this map of the world. This is my country on the map of the world. So here's our world if we rolled it flat. We live in this country, well, this continent in this country. There are 7 of these. We're going to talk about them a little bit later in our social studies unit. So here's how I find my special place on the map. First, I look at the map of the world and find my country. So she started with the big whole world. She started with the map of her country. Then I look at the map of my country, so that's the whole country of the United States, to find my state. So she's going from big to small. When I look at the map of my state, I find my town. So there's her state, and then she can see her town in there. When I look at the map of my town, I find my street. So she lives on Main Street, so she knows where her street is. So we went from big to small to smaller. We went from the world to a country to a state to a town, and now she's on her street. And on my street, I find my house. And in my house, I find my room. So there's her room in the house. And in my room, I find me. Just think. In rooms, in houses, in towns, on streets, in countries all over the world, everybody has their own special place on a map. Just like me. Just like me on the map. That is the end of our story, Me on the Map.